Peter McConaty, Director of Public Works, here at our new fuel facility at Public Works. It was constructed in 2021. They did a design build contractor came down, and we worked with the town engineering division, our division, the highway division. We had a contractor come in and remove our previous existing two 10,000-gallon fuel tanks and install two new fuel 10,000-gallon fuel tanks. We have a 10,000-gallon diesel tank and a 10,000-gallon gasoline tank, fully equipped with an overhead canopy, additional fire suppression, and LED lighting for nighttime fueling. Makes it a lot easier during storms, for the fire department, for the police department when they have to fuel in the evening hours. Plenty of light, or in adverse weather where you can get underneath the canopy and you can clean off your vehicle in snowstorms and what have you. So the system went operational in August of 2021, and it's been up ever since. We have no issues with it. It's been working very well. And as you can see in the back, towards the back of the parking lot, we're over by the white cars over there was where our existing 10,000-gallon fuel tanks were, and we had to make a pavement line and cut all the parking lot basically from the building over to the edge of the wood line and going up all the way up towards the roadway and repave this whole area. So it was quite a project. It took approximately, I'd say probably 14 months to complete, but it's up and running and it works beautiful. We have a lot of compliments on it throughout town. This is our 10,000-gallon diesel. These are above ground fuel tanks we put in, and the reason we went above ground is because the new DEP regulations with underground fuel tanks. A lot of the municipalities, a lot of the state agencies, they're all going with the above ground containment. It's much easier. You're not after dealing with the underground with any leaks or any. It's a lot easier to do our annual testing for the Mass DEP. So it works out well. So when the trucks show up, they show up and they actually fill from the top of the tank. There's uploads to the tank. You can see the upfills for the tank. So it's much easier instead of the underground. The underground fuel tanks we had problems with. We had leaks in years past, and it took us multiple years with the Mass DEP and multiple years of reporting to get through that. Back in 2007, we had an underground fuel leak with our previous tanks, and we had to do monitoring on that for 13, 15 years. It just became very problematic. So when we did this work, we made sure that we went above ground. Takes up a little more real estate in our parking lot, but the above ground just works out much better for the town that we have that there. As you can see, of course, we have the bollards that go up and down the parking lot too, so when the vehicles pull up, the dispensers and the tanks, the fill lines, they're all behind the bollards so they will not get hit by vehicles. And everything works out well. Well, you can see the pipes that come down from the canopy for the drainage. That all ties into our existing drainage system in the parking lot. And it's all self-contained. We actually really have had no problems with it. One additional change order we did do with the project is add the fire suppression in the overhead canopy. It was the right thing to do. In a system this large and this size, you don't want to be using fire extinguishers. So this is full fire suppression throughout all four, both tanks and all four fueling dispensers. So that will work hopefully we'll never have to use it, but that'll work out very well for us and for the fire department. The fire department liked it. As you can see, it's getting a little loud. We have one of our fueling trucks over there. I think it's one of our landscaping trucks from the Parks Department fueling up. But all day long, this is busy. You have police, fire, and Public Works, and Marine Environmental Services all fill up here during the day. So, and town hall vehicles, building, assessors, conservation. So it's basically all the town departments that fill up at this department. So it works out well.